Howdy, howdy, howdy. PA Treasure Hunters here again. Back down to the local park. Gonna work the wooded section and where the pool used to be. See it, my first find. Got my first signal. It was I think it was a 24, 25, possibility of a nickel. Right about there, I just missed it with the pinpoint. Should be right there in the side. Nickel or pull tab. Or just a piece of old chunk of can slaw. Yep, see you at my next one. Got a 78 up to 80 here in the plug. I think I got a dime in there, a dime or a copper penny. It's in there. Hiding, that dirt is dense. A little bit over this way, that's still hiding. Oh, there's the edge of a coin. Penny. That'll be a copper one. 1982 or earlier. Looks like it says 78. See you in the next one. Had a 80 in the ground. Appears to be in this plug. I can just see the edge of something there. Looks like I got another copper penny because it rang up so high. 1977. See if I can get a 76 now. See you at the next one. Got a decent tone out in front of me. 87. Non-ferrous line. Pinpointing right about there. That could turn out to be something good. Based on that tone, I'm kind of led to believe that's a mid to late 20th century barter token. Still in the ground. Yep, I can see it. There's something round down there. That is definitely a 20th century barter token. I said mid to late. It's definitely late. This particular item would have got you 25 cents of, or 25 pieces of whipped licorice at the baseball field, or a rocket pop at the local corner store. See you at my next one. Got another high tone. 88. Non-ferrous line. Pinpointing right there, about 2 bars down. So that should be 4 inches. Should still be in the hole. Must be in the bottom of that plug. Right in there. Oh, I think I hit something. I can see it. That one. Looks to be maybe a 21st century barter token. 2016. Some form of, oh, first something to the west. First journey to the west. Must be like Lewis and Clark or something. See you at my next one. I think this is a 44. This isn't going to turn out to be anything good. Bottle cap, pull tab, pull ring. Right there. Dug the perfect depth. Looks like it's in this piece. Let me be pleasantly surprised with a gold ring. There's something right there. And that is a pull tab, as expected. Gotta dig them, because if you pass them up, they'll end up turning, somebody else will get a ring someday. See you at the next one. Had a deep 80, so I dug a, I don't know, 4 or 5 inch plug. Seems to be over to this side. Right in there, right in the deepest part of the plug. Should be a coin there somewhere. Guess what's in the clump? So I dropped it. Looks like I dropped it. It's on the ground in front of me. Oh, there we go. I see a coin. 10 cents. See you at the next one. Had a fairly crappy 78 to 80, but I decided to dig it anyways because it was deep. Now it's ringing like an 82, which is even more promising. But must be just a little bit down in that plug. Ground's starting to dry out already. Pretty sure it's in the plug. I'll keep poking around till I find it. Just turned out to be another dime. Nothing special. Clad. Post, 65 or later. See you at the next one. Got a deep high tone. Very faint signal, so I dug a big deep plug. Now I swing over it. It's a even higher. It was an 88. Now it's like a 90 something. Leads me to believe I'm gonna be chasing a piece of garbage. I'm gonna have to go a little deeper on that. See after I have something out. Whatever it is, I got it out. I can see something. I'm gonna guess that's just a regular quarter, but it was deep, very deep. Yep, that's a going red eagleback. That had to be 3/4 of a pinpointer deep. See you at the next one. Sorry about the shadow, but got a 78 to 80. So what we got here, most likely 78 copper penny, 80 clad dime. So we could have either. Should be right in there. Kicked it out. Left it on the ground. It's in the plug. In a clump. Now it looks like I popped another dime. There's Dirty Roosevelt. See you at the next one. Got the plug out. It's a solid 79. So again, we're in the same boat. It's an in-between area of a copper penny or a clad dime. Right in there. see it. Looks like another dime. Nothing special. See you at my next one. Got another dime penny tone. 79. They've been dimes up to this point, so let's just hope for another dime. Knock it loose. This time I got bamboozled. That is copper penny. See you at the next one. Here's my wrap up. I don't think I have emptied my fines jar or pill jar since my last hunt or two. Looks like I got a $1.50, $1.25 in quarters or 20th century barter tokens, a few dimes, $0.50 in dimes, 60 cents in dimes, 70 cents in dimes, and 4 pennies, one old tap or bleeder valve of something, an almost ring, which is probably a washer, and a pull tab, and then a bunch of other garbage that might be in my bag. See you at my next hunt. Howdy, howdy, howdy. BA Treasure Hunters here again. Beautiful Saturday. Working a local park. A few people out there around the pond. See you at my first find. I'm at my first find. It was $79.80. You know, probably a dime. But after I popped the plug out, I can't even find it anymore. So I'm guessing it is a dime, and I broke it loose from where it was. It's going to take some poking around because it's hiding. It's probably my shovel. Yep. Alright, see you after I find it. I think I got it in this scoop. Shook it loose. Oop, I see a coin down there. It's a dime as promised. Glad. See you at my next one. Got a 79.80 down in the hole. Right there. So it's under a root. It's gonna take a little digging. I'll bring you back in after I find it. Got it in this clump. Oh, there it is. Let's take another clad dime. See you at my next one. There's a couple ducks there. I think they're protecting some treasure. I'll see if I can't coax them into going into the water. See you at my next one. Well, they didn't yield. They looked over their shoulders at me, and I think that white one down there is still looking at me. But I had to swing out in the road around them. Had a low one in this rocky soil. I flopped this out. Couldn't find anything. Came back. It's out in here. It looks like I kicked it loose already. Oh, there's a coin. 3 times in a row. I think that's a trifecta. See you in the next one. I got a few of my nemesis over there. I see some white geese. I'll be avoiding them, won't even ask them to yield. See you at my next one. Moved to a new spot inside the park, opened up my door, and I think I got a surface find. That looks like that might be a Lincoln penny. See you at my next one. I had a squeaky higher tone. I had to poke around for it, but I pulled a quarter out. I believe that's a quarter. Yeah, there's clearly something on the back. Flop it over. There's George. He was hiding down there. That's got to be 5-6 inches. See you at the next one. Got a higher tone. Ground's kind of gravelly. Here's a 90, 93. That's got a chance of being something good. Could also just be a chunk of a can down here somewhere. I'll keep poking around here to see if I find something. I got you in a shadow right now, so I don't think you can see anything anyways. Well, I got it loose. Saw an eagle. Clad quarter. First find today. See you at the next one. Signal's been few and far between, with the exception of a few bottle caps. I think that's a zinc and penny. It's like a 60 something. See you at the next one. Howdy, howdy, howdy. BA Treasure Hunters here again. At a old ball field. They've lost their charter, so games aren't even held here anymore for the past 2-3 years. See if I can't find some lost change or items. Lost change that, you know, somebody going to or coming from the concession stand. See you at my first find. On to my first signal. I think it was a 78. Pop the plug out. It appears to be in the plug. Right in there. Still here. A little bit over here towards the edge. Don't even want to guess anymore. It was here just a second ago. Must have kicked it loose. I think I see a coin there in the grass. First one's a Clad Roosevelt dime. See you at the next one. Got another nice high tone. $80. Pinpointing right there. Probably going to be another modern barter token. Boy, the ground's really hard right here. Probably would have got you 10 pieces of whip licorice at the concession stand. Back when whip licorice was about 36 inches long. Appears to be in the plug. I came here as a kid in the very early 70s. I think I see a coin. Looks like another Clad dime. See you at the next one. On to another 80. Dimes are a popular thing to get lost. They're small. They hide themselves in the grass real easy. Right in there. See a coin. It's another dime. Just a clad one. See you at my next one. There's a really cool mural up there. Too bad they don't play ball here anymore. Had another dime signal, popped this out of the side, and didn't disappoint. Oh, no, it did disappoint. This will probably end up being a, oh, it's not a Lincoln. That must be Queen Elizabeth on there. That'll be a Canadian penny. I think they have their year on the back. Definitely says Canada. I can't make a year out. See you at the next one. I think I got another dime in here. It's got to be close. There's a coin. And based on size, it's another dime. There's a Dirty Roosevelt. See you at my next one. I had another 80. Well, that's an eraser top. Hopefully that wasn't it. Thought I had a dime. I think I do still have it right in there. That's my shovel. Just being bashful. I'll have to piece this one back together. It just doesn't want to come out of that thatch. Shook it loose here. Saw a coin. Appears to be a dime, a little bit shinier. I think that's the back of the dime. If it is one, that front's really wore. Well, just to show you, I can put this back together. Oh, there's that pencil. Well, spark goes there. Sweep all that loose dirt in there. Try to keep the grass up. Good as new. See you at the next one. Got the wind blowing right at me, so I don't know how this is going to work out. But I believe got another dime here in front of me. Must have been the only coin they lost back then. Might have it kicked to the edge. Nope. Yeah, I kicked it loose. There's another coin. Not to disappoint you, but it's another dime. See you at my next one. Got something here in the plug. I'm gonna keep the suspense on this one. Cars traveling by, I can't hear my pinpointer. Nope, took the coin loose. And it is, surprise, surprise, another dime. See you in the next one. Something hiding in the plug. I see a coin. Looks a little bit bigger than a dime. It's a memorial penny. Don't have my glasses, I can't read it. See you at the next one. Well, got another high tone. Add into the comments what you think this is going to be. Put it in here. There's a coin. Kind of looks dime size. Yep. There's Roosevelt. See you at the next one. I see a couple surface finds. There's one. There's two. They look like unicorn eggs. Be my best guess. See you at my next one. Howdy, howdy, howdy. VA Treasure Hunters here again. Working a brand new permission Bob just got. We're working, that looks like a mid late 1800s stacked barn with a stacked stone foundation. We got, looks like a good acre of property here. See you at the first find. Bob already come over and showed me his first find. First dig he had was a coin spill, 2 quarters and 2 pennies. Appeared to be modern. I have a 85 in this hole. Fingers are crossed. It's down there. Deep, and I just hooked something. Didn't feel promising, didn't feel like a Morgan dollar. I think there's something big in metal down there. Alright, I'm gonna dig that out and find out what it is. See you after I have it out. Gonna let that one go. I think that might be concrete with a old fence pole or something in it. Doesn't look very valuable. See you at the next one. Bob's still working on that coin spill over there. He pulled out 4 quarters, at least 2 dimes, bunch of pennies. If he hits a nickel, he's got like a coin spill cycle. I got something in here, it's a 73. And I got me a nice Pepsi cap. Bob's $1.30, 40 in already, and I hit a Pepsi cap. See you at my next one. I think I got a 64, 65 down in the hole. Right about there. Looks like I got a piece of flashing. So I got 2 pieces of trash. I think Bob's on his way to his second dollar. See you at my next one. I'm right up by the barn's foundation. I got my best signal to date. It's a 92 on the non-ferrous line. Fingers are crossed for something good. Don't think it's something good. I'll end up getting that out. I see something shiny down there, but I do not expect it to be a silver coin. See you after I have it out. Did get something cool at least. Best guess is that's a light cover to an old car or tractor or tail light. Not really an expert on that. If anybody happens to know what model that might have come off of, let me know. Can't tell if that's a old chrome or just like a nickel finish. See you at my next one. Not sure if that's a goose or a duck, but I can't get away from them things. See you at the next one. Here's another shot of the property we're at. Very old house, late 1800s. See it? Something next good find. Got a 78 80 in the plug. Close by. I see the impression, I think, of a penny right there. There it is. See you at my next one. I have a 79 in the plug in front of me. Cut that in half. Right in there. I think I kicked it loose. Looks like a dime. See you at the next one. Got a very high tone, I think it was an 88 in the plug. Oh, right there it is. Split that in half, perfect. Modern quarter. Something on the back of it there. See you at the next one. Got another real nice high tone. 88, 89. 2 bars down, that'd be like 4 inches. Pinpointing right about there. That should be another quarter. Ground's digging real nice today. Had a little bit of rain. Appears to be in the plug. Put some of that off. Right in here. There it is, 25 cents. Looks like a bicentennial. I'll be a drummer boy. 1776, 1976. I guess the only quarter. They didn't make one in 1975. They started making these in 75 into 76 for the bicentennial. We got the 250th anniversary coming up soon. So the bicentennial was 50 years ago. See you at the next one. Got another high tone. Got the plug popped out. I think it was an 88. Should be in the plug. Oh, that's not going to find anything. There it is, 25 cents. That's an eagleback. It's like 1980 something. See you at the next one. Got a high tone in the plug. I think it was like 88. I wonder if it was close to the surface. Right in there. Oh, I can see it. There it is on edge. Shinier looking. Pressure drop, States quarter. Got like a stork or something on the back of it. You know what that is? Add it in the comments. I'm just off where I found that quarter over here. There's another shallow high tone. So there's probably just another quarter right here. I'm not going to dig with the big shovel this time because I think it's close to the surface. That couldn't be any closer to the surface. That's a shiny one. Looks like another state quarter, state park quarter. Not sure. That is a shiny George right there. I can take that to the store right now and spend it. See you at the next one. Yeah, got another shallow quarter tone out in front of me. That's another quarter. Kids pretty careless with their change anymore. $quarter. Looks like it just came from the bank. See you at the next one. I have a higher tone in the plug. I think it was like a 78, 79. Could be a dime. Could be a penny. See a coin. Looks like a penny. That'll end up being a copper one since it was so high of a tone. Can't quite make it out. See you at the next one. Got a high tone, think in the plug. Maybe not in the plug. Got one in the plug and one in the hole. I'm gonna knock that one loose. Right in there. There's a penny. It's probably a copper one because it was like a 78, 80. I think there's a dime here too because that's what I thought I was digging. Of course, I'm hooked on something. Get my towel out. It's close by. Something right there. This is going to be a little chunk of metal. Little tiny piece of, little tiniest piece of can saw right there. Alright. See you at the next one. Got a higher tone in the plug. This one's falling apart. I'll be able to get it back in the ground now. Must have knocked it loose already somewhere. That could be my shovel. It's going to take some poking around to find this one. See after I have it out. It appears to be in the plug like I thought it was, but it just doesn't want to reveal itself. Just resetting this to 2. Oh, there it is. Broke loose. It's a dime. Might not have been in the ground that long. It's a clad one. 1990 something. Maybe 95. See you at the next one. Well, I got a high tone in the plug. Pretty sure I'm on to another quarter. Right in there. Sorry for casting a shadow on that. I think I flipped it in the hole. Right. There it is. Modern barter token. 19. Almost make a year out of that with the sun hitting it. Might be 1999. See you in the next one. I had a dime signal. Turned out to be a penny coin spill. 1991 and 1979. See you at the next one. Got a higher tone. Like a quarter. I think it was an 88. Kicked it loose. It's in hand. 25 cents, didn't disappoint. It's an old eagle back. Not old enough to be silver though. $1965. Missed silver by 1 year or 2 years. See you at my next one. Got a nice high tone again in the plug again. This one was 88, 89 when it was in the ground. Now it's like up to 92. That's 92 is promising. But it's coin. Looks like I pulled a dollar coin. There's a Sacagawea. That's pretty cool. That was well worth a dig. $1. See you at my next one. Well, had a pretty decent day, or days, down here at the park. Got a dollar coin, Bunch of coins that add up to $1. So at least it was productive. There's $3. And a pencil top. Bunch of other coins here. There's a 1976 Canadian penny. That goes with my drummer boy quarter. There's 2 from 76. A bunch of dimes. Didn't get any nickels, so I missed the cycle. But all in all, it's a beautiful day in PA, and it was nice to get out and do a little metal detection and actually find something. See you at the next one.